لمصرية.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. It's such a joy and an honor to welcome you in person to the Daughters of Eve conference in 2025. Last year, I greeted you via video from Istanbul. Today, alhamdulillah, we are here together. We gather with niyyah, intention, to seek ilm, shifa, and tazkiyah, knowledge, healing, and purification for ourselves and our communities. Our theme, faith, leadership, and well-being, reminds us that resilience in difficult times is not only possible, it is an amana, trust we carry together. We began with a beautiful Quran recitation by Zainab al-Azab, with translation by Maryam Nisa. May it be light for all our hearts this Friday. My heartfelt thanks to the MWC organizers in Bradford. They did all the work, the volunteers and the partners and the board members, and to each of you for bringing your present stories and courage into this space. This morning, we will hear Keynote 1 from Dr. Hani and Banna, OBE, on faith, leadership, and healing, followed by the soul-nourishing opening from the Sounds of the Soul. I'm really looking forward to listening to that. Then we will have Ustadha Najiba, who will guide us through navigating grief, burnout, and mental health as Muslim women, leading into our first panel with our colleague, Selina Tullah, Fatima Rasool, and Maryam Ahmed. After lunch and Jum'ah, the details of which my colleague Bana will share with us shortly. We will reconvene for Keynote 2, that will be me, I think, followed by our afternoon panel with Ustadha Najiba, Shaheen Ashraf, MBE, and Zara Muhammad. And then practical strategies on coping with loss from Ustadha Orfana Ayoub. We will close the day session with an interactive segment and a collective dua, prayer. Now, a gentle note on adab. Please keep the phones silent. And also bear in mind when we have the Q&A and I remind you and I remind myself that we join the conversation in prophetic courtesy and with prophetic brevity so that many voices can be heard. If anything today feels heavy, you are not alone. Reach out to a friend, a speaker, or one of us, one member of the team. May this day be the full day, halaqat dhikr in the eyes of Allah.
Ameen.
A circle of remembrance and renewal of our hearts, inshallah.
Ameen.
May our hearts find ease, mercy, and may this day leave each one of us with an insight that leads to practice. So it's not just ilm, but also amal. And finally, Allahumma ja'al hadha al-majlis mubarakan waj'alhu sababan li shifa'i qulubina wa quwwati azaimina. Oh Allah, make this gathering blessed and make it a means for the healing of our hearts and the strengthening of our resolve. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. May Allah send blessings upon our Master Muhammad and upon his family and all his companions. Welcome to the Daughters of Eve conference. Ahlan wa sahlan. Thank you. And I hand over to Bana.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so partly my fault. I forgot to give Shuruk my bio to read out, which is good actually. So I'll introduce myself. My name's Anna. I'm CEO for the Muslim Women's Council. MashaAllah, it's really good to see you all here today, especially our green angels. MashaAllah, you look amazing in your outfits. Okay, before I start, I'll run through housekeeping. The fire exit, as far as I know, go back out where you came. So out of here, through the lounge, take a left, back into the car park. Can you all please ensure throughout the day that your mobile phones are on silent mode? There's photography and film taking place. The restrooms are located outside the lounge area. So the entrance where you came in fact, the shortcut, if anyone needs the ladies, if you just take a left here, straight through the doors there. And that's a shortcut. It'll save you going all the way around the building. You've all got the program and agenda in your packs. We've deliberately given a couple of hours, about 2 hours for Jumu'ah Salah. So you've all got enough time to have your lunch, to go across the road, visit the beautiful Mustafa Mount, and pray in congregation there if you so wish. If you want to pray here, you're more than welcome to do that. The khutbah begins at 1:15. Our team will guide you. Fatima will probably be the first leading. Where's Fatima? Yeah. So if you all follow Fatima, she'll show you the way for those of you that are in Bradford for the first time. We aim to conclude by 4 p.m. We'll try to ensure that we don't run over. Those of you that are joining us again for the evening session will unfortunately need to leave this area, the marquee, because we need to have a turnaround. We need to get it ready for a magical event tonight. But you're welcome to browse the stalls, look around the grounds, just make yourselves comfortable. There'll be plenty of refreshments available throughout the day. Right, okay, so we have, currently there's a lot of stalls and there's more stalls that are being set up in the stall area. But just to give you a quick overview, our project, our Go Green project, which I'll talk a little bit about shortly, our ladies have been extremely busy, so please do go and have a look at the stalls. We've got Noor Jewellery, there's a calligraphy stall, Dar el Zahra, Islamic Relief, so please do ensure that you look around and enjoy yourselves. Our social media hashtag is Daughters of Eve 25. For those of you that are quick-fingered, please do ensure that you share your commentary throughout the event today. Okay, so it's great to see representatives here today from Manchester, from Glasgow. We've got the Glasgow contingency here. We've got Leeds covered, Rotherham, Halifax, London, Liverpool, Birmingham. How can I not forget Birmingham? Cambridge. Have I left anyone out? Nelson, anyone else? Oh, assalamu alaikum. Nelson. Kendall, anyone else? MashaAllah, a warm welcome from myself and all of our team members. So, okay, photography and filming will be taking place throughout the event. As you can see, we have Michelle on photography. Michelle, give everyone a wave. And then we have Rani, and then we have Leila. Rani, Leila, give a wave. Can you all please ensure that there's no external photos or videos taken throughout the event? Can you respect our sisters who prefer not to show their faces? We will unfortunately have to ask you to leave immediately if you don't respect that ground rule. So I'm sure we can all honour that between us. We do have green and yellow lanyards with Sadia at the reception desk. For those of you that don't want your photographs in any kind of social media posts, you may get photographed, but we will blur your faces out if you've got the lanyards on. So have you all got your lanyards? Anybody else? Just put your hand up if you need a lanyard. Leila, can we have a lanyard with the lady at the back there? Anybody else? We're good. Okay, so that's the kind of official stuff out the way. We do, above all, what we'd like you to do is enjoy today. Today, a lot of planning has gone into today's event to make it quite succinct, but to ensure ample room for discussion. So we hope you really thoroughly do get stuck in. Right, a quick overview of some of our main projects before we get into the main programme. We have several projects currently running across the Bradford district. I'm not going to go through the extensive list, but if you look in your brochure patch, you've all got you've got the Daughters of Eve brochure. You've also got a breakdown of the different projects that we currently run. A couple in particular that I would like to draw your attention to. If you can all get your brochures and turn to page number 4. You'll get into your brochures. Our women's building, mashallah. This vision began, as many of you know, many years ago. We purchased our own building in Shipley last year. Our vision for this building is to create a safe space in Bradford which provides the necessary tools and resources to create better lives for Muslim women, their families and their communities. The building will be women-led and governed, a new community social hub offering a range of services and activities covering areas of education, enterprise, health and well-being, and faith. When people used to say to us the hardest part is securing a building, we thought, well, we'll see about that, it can't be that hard. And now that we finally have our building, I can confidently say with all of my team that they were not lying. It has been an uphill struggle, but subhanAllah, we finally got the building. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be the first to create a purpose-built women's space, a women's centre with a prayer space that is welcoming, that is dignified, that is accessible, and that is filled with add-on facilities that are really needed in our communities, facilities for learning, for communities to come together, quiet rooms, sensory rooms for children with special needs, potentially hospice support, care in the community. So there's lots of ideas being thrown around at the moment, and we're still open to more suggestions as well. So ladies, keep the ideas coming. Keep your suggestions coming. But the space is designed by women, run by women, and built with the needs of women at the heart, not as an afterthought. This, for us, isn't just about prayer, it's about empowerment. It's about belonging, it's about visibility, and ladies, it's about time. Would you agree?
Yes.
Our aim is to uplift our Muslim community by empowering women and girls through the activities that are held at this building. So we'll have a welcoming prayer space, we'll have a space for activities, we'll have social enterprise units, rental office spaces, a cafe run by women. We have recently launched our appeal for £2 million to make this vision a reality. If any of you are in a position to support our vision, please speak to any member of our team here today. You can see all these ladies in the green gowns, that's the team. If you would like to make a donation, payment forms are in the back of your packs. Whatever amount you can contribute, be it big, be it small, will be greatly appreciated. So please do give generously, ask your friends, ask your family members to support us with this initiative. And if you see me wandering around with a card payment machine, do not make eye contact unless you're ready to tap that card. Okay, ladies, so they're not going to dodge me now, you can avoid me. Okay, quickly moving on, international retreats. If you turn to your brochure, page number 25 to 27. In September 2023, we organised our first official Muslim Women's Council retreat, giving women the opportunity to escape from their busy lives, everyday lives, and to rest and rebalance whilst improving their spiritual well-being. 23 women from diverse backgrounds spent 3 nights in a farmhouse. Did I get the wrong page number? I apologise. Page 15, I've been corrected by Selina Ulla. 23 women from diverse backgrounds spent 3 nights in a farmhouse amid picturesque acres of olive groves in Andalusia, southern Spain. Since then, we have organised ladies' trip group visits to Marrakesh, to Bosnia in Ramadan, to visit the beautiful tulip fields in Holland, alongside more well-being retreats in Spain, in Granada, Cordoba. We've just recently returned from a retreat in Spain, in Andalusia. Some of the sisters are here today who joined us. Just put your hands up who joined us in Spain. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a mini reunion, ladies. We covered, over the last couple of years, we've covered the 3 harams, beginning with Umrah, followed by an amazing tour of Masjid al-Aqsa. Yeah. Our local trips have also proved to be a great success. We are currently working on our calendar of events for 2026, so watch this space for more destinations, inshallah. As you've seen, as you've walked in, our Go Green project, which is all about restore, repurpose, and reuse. This project, using reclaimed materials and fabrics, last year focused on tote bags, focused on making kaftans. Each piece is individual. Each piece has a story to tell, and it's as unique as the person that's making it. Today, we are showcasing handmade framed artwork, some with Arabic calligraphy. Please feel free to browse and purchase these beautiful pieces made with love and care by our own Naz. Naz, give her away. She's been working very diligently getting these frames made to precision, and I accidentally broke one yesterday. I'm really sorry about that. Our aim is to raise awareness of our responsibilities towards our environment and reducing waste by reusing material instead. Through the project, we provide a safe space for creativity, for camaraderie, for healing, whilst fulfilling God's command to take care of his planet and walk gently on his earth. Two special women who were our trustees within MWC, who shared our dream and vision, unfortunately are no longer with us today. Nuzat and Shabnam. We make dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants them a beautiful maqam in Jannat al-Firdaus. As Muslims and Islam continue to face a relentless and unprecedented level of media coverage, our aim is to provide unique opportunities for scholars, academics, and activists to come together with delegates to take ownership of the agenda and provide possible solutions and an alternative narrative to some of the most pressing questions, the most important questions facing us today as Muslims living in the UK. Last year's theme was anti-Muslim sentiment. We are all aware, unfortunately, how this agenda is escalating at the moment. Today's conference focuses mental health and well-being and Islamic perspective. In recent years, mental health has emerged as one of the most pressing global concerns, affecting individuals and communities across all walks of life. Whilst modern psychology and psychiatry offer valuable frameworks for understanding and treating mental illness, faith-based perspectives, particularly those rooted in Islam, provide holistic insights that integrate the mind, the body, the soul. Islam views mental health being not merely as the absence of illness, but as a state of spiritual, emotional, and social balance. The Quran and Sunnah emphasize inner peace, sakina, resilience, sabr, and gratitude, shukr, and reliance on Allah, tawakkul, as key components of psychological health. Early Muslim scholars such as Al-Ghazali, Ibn Sina, Al-Razi explored the intricate relationship between the heart, the mind, and behavior long before modern psychological sciences emerged, emphasizing compassion, self-awareness, and moral integrity as foundations of well-being. This conference seeks to explore how Islamic teachings and contemporary mental health practices can complement one another in addressing the psychological challenges of today's world that we're all trying to navigate. We are honoured to have amongst us today a mixture of scholars, academics, and practitioners. And it's our absolute pleasure to start with our very own Dr. Hani Albana. Dr. Hani Albana was born in Egypt. He completed his MBBCH at medicine at Al-Azhar University in Cairo, where he also obtained a diploma in Islamic studies in 1976, 3 years after I was born. Not trying to work my age out there. Okay, Dr. Hani was awarded the Hamilton Bailey Prize in Medicine at City Hospital in Birmingham in 1981. He then went on to further his medical training and completed a doctorate of medicine in fetal pathology from the University of Birmingham Medical School in 1991. Dr. Hani is the founder of Islamic Relief, the largest Western-based Muslim international relief and development NGO. He's also founder and chairman of various charitable organizations, including the World Humanitarian Action Forum, the Muslim Charities Forum, Zakat House, which is a charitable organization based on the fourth pillar of Islam. Zakat uses these principles to support small charities around the UK, offers support and guidance, as well as run and fund a social project which benefits people living in poverty in the UK and around the world. Dr. Hani has been the Muslim Women's Council's, I would say, #1 male supporter from day one.
No,
and it's our absolute honor.
I am the founder.
And I'm the founder. We'll give him that title as well. Bana, Dr. Hani Albana, how can we not? But so please give a warm round of applause to Dr. Hani.
لا الاثنين لا اله الا الله محمد رسول الله لا اله الا الله محمد رسول الله. Very good, very good. الحمد لله. That's it. I understand.
Stand.
Yeah. And this one, no need for the seat. Alhamdulillah. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me. Not for the first time, for second time, third time, and forever. Inshallah. Second thing, with a saddened heart, I have to mention the names again that you mentioned. Because I remember both of them as sisters and as colleagues. And I feel that I can see both of them listening to us today and looking at us with a smile. Nuzha and Shabnam, they did not leave us. They went to a better place, being with better people, living more comfortable life. No hardship, no mental illness, no social support, no struggle, ease and ease. And ease. So when you look at somebody like this, you understand the role of woman, not in Islam or humanity, in society, everywhere. So please don't undermine the role that Allah has granted you, not given you, granted you to play. And they played it very well. That's why now, on this blessed day of Jum'ah, this blessed time, this blessed hour of Jum'ah, they are looking at each one of you with a smile of comfort and joy and content. Read Fatiha for both of them, please, for the coming minute. When you go to a meeting like this, as Sister Sharuk said, meeting of dhikr, what is this? My perfume. When you are with God and with the angels, always prepare yourself to the highest standard. The greatest scholar knew Islam and religion used to be having the best of dress and the best of perfume when they're sitting in the circles of dhikr. But also when you travel, I'm going to act like a clown now. From my left pocket, have to have this with you, and from my right pocket, just trying to get as a clown. Where is it? You have to have this. I have got a lot of hair and long beard. Needed both of them. Now we go from that to my presentation. I'm not very good at anything, but I'm trying to learn what I can deliver to you today. Today we are going to talk about resilience, leadership, and healing. For me, I'm going to start to let me to understand what I mean by resilience before actually I use the presentation. Resilience for me means hardness, rigidity, toughness, means adaptability, being adaptive, having adaptive capacity, review ability, and being flexible. resilience is not just a word. If we don't understand resilience, we have to know what we are talking about. So how to create resilience? We have to be having adaptability, having adaptive capacity, having reviewing ability, being flexible, rigid, tough, and hard. Resilience is a movement of complex, meaningful words, not just a word. What do you mean by difficult time? Talk about difficult time. We have to define what difficult time we are going to face or we are facing nowadays. Is it because we have hardship in life? We are poor? Is it post-natural disaster? Is it because of conflict and we became displaced and refugees? Is it because we are homeless or stateless? Is it because we have been divorced, or divorcee as a male or female, unemployed, becoming widow with children, single parent, male and female, disability, or becoming sick and bedridden? What do you mean? What do you mean by hard time? We have to define. I'm talking to you because you are leaders. You don't throw a word without comprehensively knowing the dimension of the meaning and the depth of the philosophy of such word. Combination of faith, leadership, and healing. The question is faith will make me a leader? I'm a Muslim, so I'm a leader. I'm a Christian, I'm a leader. I'm a Jew, I'm a leader. Is this the right answer? Or is faith will enable me to find the right remedy for healing? This question we have to ask ourselves. What is the role of faith in our leadership quality and our healing ability to others? As we talk about psychosocial support or mental illnesses today. What do you mean by faith? Is it complete trust, confidence, believe in what we believe in Him? What kind of faith will enable me to become a leader? Because faith has to drive me. Should have been driven by my faith. I remember Claire Short, if all of you know her, she said something about someone in a recording and said he is driven by his faith. So he makes his faith in action and deliver it in action. No need to say who is this man. How can we create leaders? Be very honest. If we look at our institution, the successful leader is the one who creates leaders while he or she is in possession. Don't come and tell me, I'm retired now, I can train young people. I don't want you. Because during your presidency, you were using all your time to protect your position, not to build the community, not to build leadership, not to build the future. You are not a good leader if you don't create leadership from the young people and the women while you are in position, not after leaving your position. What style of leadership we want? Autocratic, theocratic, democratic, delegative, visionary, affiliative, the English people don't know how to speak English. Pacific, actional leadership, or formational leadership, informational leadership, transformational leadership, coaching, bureaucratic, and others. What kind of different styles of leadership we have? Leading whom? I'm just trying to go to the depth of understanding what the title of my talk. Leading myself, leading my family, leading my neighborhood, leading my factory, organization, society, council, school, university, political party, ministry, this institution, government, leading what? Then we go to my talk, which I cannot deliver it because more than 20 pages. And I have not finished it. Wallahi, I have not finished it. Because I take the role of woman, my mother, my wife. They made me. My mother had me on her lap for years, and my wife is supporting me from the back for the last 40, how many years?
40 years, 50 years.
No, not 50 years, not, I'm still young, I'm still 25. For the last 42 years. Alhamdulillah. So that's why I could not be able to deliver my speech today because more than 20 pages. But if you want it, I send it to you, you translate it, and you can send it back to me.
We'll call the boss back, Dr. Hani, around.
No. How faith, leadership, and healing build resilience. By applying the following principles. Number one, in this group, the group one, faith, certainty, and submission to Allah. Number two is manner, value, and dealing and behavior. Freedom, justice, equality, equity, peace, and supporting. Knowledge, education, and learning. Training, rehabilitation, and direction. Communication, networking, and building partnership. Understanding, realizing, and being able to understand what's happening in the society. Building confidence, building capacity of the people, and building leadership. Planning, designing, and complementarity. Working and initiating initiatives and productivity. Performance, professionalism, and excellence. Succession planning, change and empowerment. Building, actually developing, and prosperity. And this only the principles. Okay? The second group, how we build resilience, we build it on two foundations. And here, sisters, all of you. First one called Khadija's formula. Somebody like me, I always been proud to refer all my action, or trying to refer my action to the book of Allah and to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the other prophets. Khadija's formula came to be the first psychosocial support recorded for us in history. When Muhammad has been receiving the revelation from Allah and the angel came to him, he came shocked. To whom? To the doctor at home, to the mother at home, to the lover at home, the supporter at home, to the partner at home. He was shocked, in a state of shock. And he would not be able to comprehend himself in front of his wife. She said, cool down. She hugged him. She covered him, psychosocial support. But we don't talk about Khadija, we talk about others. Cool down. And what she said, I gave you the glad news. What's glad news? I'm shocked. Ubashiruka, Bushra, glad news. What? Support. Inna Allah lan yukhzika abadan. Allah will never ever let you down and forever. This is the first word to tell him, be happy, be content, and Allah will never let you down, Muhammad. She putting him like her lover on her lap and holding him like this. This is physically what happened. Why? Because you have the characteristic of leadership and you have the characteristic of the social worker, which is looking after your relatives. Silat al-Rahim. Talking on saying the truth, quality and characteristic of who is going to help the community. Bearing responsibility for the weak, and the vulnerable, benefiting the destitute and displaced and the refugees and others, welcoming the guests with good hospitality, supporting people suffering from calamities in life. This is the formula, the social formula of Khadija, which is the foundation of our resilience and our social work. The second one, which is Dhul Qarnayn, I said I go back to Quran, and I'm very proud to say this. Dhul Qarnayn was a just king. When he went to this community, which is very, very primitive, and Gog and Magog used to attack them every year. They told them, we can give you anything. He said, no, 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 no. Number one, I don't want anything from you. This is how he empowered them. Empowerment is Dhul Qarnayn. Empowerment is Dhul Qarnayn, 4,000 years ago. I protect you with his army. Number two. Then he discovered their local resources, the big pieces of iron on the mountain. They could not be able to fight to know what it is. Number three. Then he created the participatory approach. Go and collect the wood, go and make the fire, and go and help me. Participatory approach, 4,000 years ago. Then he transferred the intermediate technology to them by building the first furnaces to melt the iron and the copper and make the wall, which is still standing up till now. Then he built the wall with the solution to protect them from Gog and Magog. Then what he said at the end, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Ya Fatima. Ya Fatima.
Just 1 second.
Also, when you are a leader, you have to learn to say that. When I say that I'm a clown, don't worry.
Carry on speaking.
Ya Fatima. Okay. It's dead. It's dead. Oh. At this stage of my life, I act as a clown to invite the young children. So I invented all the animal voices.
Dr. Hani, you're good at projecting if you continue.
Yeah, don't worry. I just pretend that I'm having something in my hand. Acting. And
Sorry.
okay. So Dhul Qarnayn, after finishing his job, said, I don't want any reward from you. Doing the job for this community for nothing, for love of humanity. These two principles of Dhul Qarnayn and Khadija is the foundation of my resilience and how to build the community. I'm not going to talk about the 11 points which I mentioned in my speech. I'll cut it out. But I'm going to say, if you want to build resilience during conflict, we have to cement the social infrastructure of any community. Syria is out now, as an example. If the people in Syria do not know how to cement from underneath, cement the social infrastructure, there is no peace after conflict. How to do that? First of all, recognizing the minorities' right and the other rights for those different ethnicities. To give in some of your ego and some of your responsibility and leadership to the community, your status to the community and to others. To build the philosophy of political, social, economical, and cultural partnership. To get education and knowledge from the history. How did you create civilization in Andalusia, in Turkey, in China, in India, everywhere. There were civilizations. To know our resources. Don't let people to discover our resources. To protect our identity, our character, our values. To invest in human resources, not in buildings. For God's sake, we have 3,000 mosques, bricks, and walls in UK. What is the impact of 3,000 buildings? Why keep investing in bricks and in walls and cement and sand and don't invest in human resources? Encouraging young people to create initiatives. If they fail, I'm not going to blame them. I'll tell them fail again, try again till you succeed and they excel. To build civil society movement, civil society organizations, to understand the value and the credibility and the integrity of women and young people. I think the devil is playing with me. To employ knowledge and education to raise the awareness. Raise the awareness. We don't want more certificates. We want people to be aware of what's happening around them. You mothers, teach your children, teach our children how to be aware, not how to get a certificate. Certificate is the easiest. Walls of mosques and ceilings of mosques are the easiest. Money is the easiest. But being aware of what's happening in Gaza, what's happening in Bosnia, what's happening in DRC, which is a Christian country, being tortured for the last don't know how many years, being stolen, one of the richest countries in the whole world, being stolen by civilized countries. Awareness and awareness and awareness. Being able to manage negotiation, to build peace and protect safety and security in the society. This is my resilience. And I conclude with 2-3 lines. Resilience is a comprehensive process made of different processes and building different blocks in our society. It is not a word, it is a movement, it's a journey, it's a mission, it is something that we have to understand. And I thank you very much because you let me to understand the meaning of resilience. Thank you. So, you want my comb?
Sorry?
My comb?
Anybody want Dr. Hani's comb?
You can auction it. I want it. All right. خذها معك.
Jazakallah, Dr. Hani. I could sit and listen to Dr. Hani all day. He's one of the most amazing speakers I've ever come across. His passion. Unfortunately, we haven't got time to tell you the story behind Islamic Relief. How you set it up, Dr. Hani, with, was it
20 pence.
20 pence. Do any of you know that? No? Should we tell them the story very quickly?
Oh.
This is one word.
Very quickly.
Very quickly, Dr. Hani. Okay.
20 pence. 20. No. It's actually, we discovered that the media is lying. They just showed the issue of the famine in Ethiopia as just a religious issue. One religion. We discovered no, it's many people in this area affected by the famine. So I went from Sudan at that time to Egypt to talk to my family. You know what? Say what? Say what?
Say what?
What? What?
What?
No, what?
What?
Guys, that's it. That's it. This is the what of the leader. Say it again.
What?
Yeah. Come and hit me. And I don't know what I'm going to say. Because you what me. She wants me, I want her. And I left my wife at home. She just came in September. I was in Sudan in December. So you can find the quality of my wife and being left alone from day one of her marriage to me. And she was patient because she came only by herself. No English, nothing, but she was bearing my difficulty. And the success of Islamic Leaf does not go to Hani al-Banna, go to whom?
Your wife. Your wife. Your wife.
That's it, as a leader. Thank you. And the first donation came from one of my nephews, 20 pence. Thank you.
Thank you. That was worth hearing, wasn't it, ladies? Okay, moving on swiftly. We've got quite a lot to get through. I would now like to invite on the stage our very own Mariam Nisa. Mariam is our Nasheed project lead. Mariam is also a full-time job. She's a dedicated physician associate in Bradford. She's taken on the role of leading the Muslim Women's Council Nasheed group, and for the Soul, which is who are performing today, their first debut performance. So you're all very honoured to have them amongst us today. Mariam brings her passion, her leadership to the team. She's privileged to work with. Mariam, would you like to say a few words before our group of ladies who are anxiously waiting there? How are you feeling, ladies? Great? No nerves? No. Good.
It's looking for my phone. Ladies, you can start this one. So it's an absolute honour to introduce this really special group of ladies today.
She told me to sit down. Thank you.
So these women from all walks of life, but they've united for their love and passion for singing, and for the love of their faith, for their creator and the messenger. Peace and blessings be upon him. Over the past year, this group has grown into much more than just an opportunity to sing together. We're very grateful for that opportunity and to have that space. But for many of these women, it's become a source of healing, spiritual upliftment and sisterhood. It's offered a safe space for expression, creativity and support for each other as they navigate the many roles they play in their families and communities, whilst also facing the trials and challenges of life. Many of these ladies are standing on stage for the very first time today, so I encourage you to join in where you can and please recite alongside them. They're going to be reciting one nasheed today and then a few more in the